second week of June, right? Look at this. That's my car. Or it was my car. I don't have a car anymore. I was driving, I was getting back from a job, I think Oklahoma. Anyway, I was at a job and I was getting back and I had to go pick up my car because I can't park on my street. There's only like limited side parking, whatever. So I'll be parking at my friend Jim and Jen's place, where I go watch the chickens. So sometimes I'll go park over there. Sometimes I park with my friend Neek, and I had to go pick up my car. So I fly back into town, go to pick up my car. I'm driving home. It's early in the morning. I'm a little bit tired and stuff. And I'm driving home, and I take my eyes off the road because of GPS and all that. And next thing I know, like, what the fuck is happening? You know, my car is facing the wrong way. In the passenger seat. Due to me not wearing my seatbelt, I kind of flew across the car, hit my head. If you look right there on the windshield, you can see the crack. Like, my head hit the windshield and stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to see that, you should close your eyes for a few seconds. Because that's my head. Like, that was right there at the scene. You see all this blood on my face, but then that's my head. You know, a little gashy, not great. I had them wrap me up right there on the spot. The paramedics, you know, they asked me if I wanted to go to the hospital. I said, no, thank you. I said, I'm all right. I don't need to go to the hospital. They're like, you're crazy. You need to go to the hospital. I said, no, I'm all right. Y'all know why I didn't want to go to the hospital. I just got to give a shout out to my homie Alexis. Thank you, Alexis, for coming and picking me up. I've been knowing her since we were working on reality shows back in New York. So, you know, it's good to know people. The cops, they kept coming up to me, and like all the cops are like, yo, we got to see the guy who came out of this car. Like, every cop that arrived came to find me and like look at me like a ghost and shit. I said, Alexis, you could just take me home, you know, I'm good. And she was like, no, I'm taking you to a hospital. So Alexis took me to the hospital, and which is good. They made me do they had my head in the tube, but it wasn't the one that you think of. I was all right, so I went, got stitched up, and I went home, and it really wasn't until the next day that I looked at the videos, and I kind of realized, like, yo, man, that could have been the end of me. Like, especially because I wasn't wearing my seatbelt like a fucking dummy. That could have been the end of me, you know? That happened 2 weeks before the album came out. And it's like, man, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it and, like, you know, be spreading shit on the internet. I wanted to tell my homie Umar that sold me the car. I wanted to tell him about it. I wanted to just tell people. I didn't want to make a big deal and sensationalize it and shit. But now we're about to go on tour in a few days, and I feel like, you know, you got to look for something to sensationalize. And, like, look what happened. This just happened a few months ago. I could have died in that car crash. You know, it's false advertising. I don't want to say I almost died in a car crash, but I really could have, though. I easily could have died in that car crash. I didn't almost die. I actually walked away from it just fine with just some scrapes and bruises, you know what I'm saying? Literally is what it was. No breaks, no broken bones and shit. But it could have been a lot worse. And so that shit, you know, it makes you think about shit. It makes me think about the music, makes you think about rapping, makes you think about touring, about work, about what you're doing in life, and that shit that you just think about. So anyway, so now I'm trying to capitalize off this and just, you know, shock y'all with the images and tell y'all to come to the tour. We're gonna play Minneapolis this week. We're playing Chicago. We're playing Columbus, Ohio. We're playing Seattle, Washington. We're playing Portland, Oregon. We're playing San Francisco, California, and we're playing Los Angeles, California. All in the next like week and a half. Y'all can come out and see the show. I encourage you to. I could have busted my head open in that car crash and not even been here no more. You know what I'm saying? That's very possible. That could have been a thing that happened. But what did happen is I got pretty lucky. I got the scratch in my head. It's not so bad.